Hello and welcome back. Now, today we're going to be changing spark plugs and spark plug wires on our 2005 Blazer, just because really the owner wants to update it because it's 6-7 years old and they just want to go ahead and have fresh plugs and plug wires. Now the plug wires we're using is MSD Street Fires, 5577s, and E362 spark plugs. Now, for the most part, this is pretty simple. What I'm really doing this about is to show you how to get the dreaded number 3 spark plug out of an S10 or Blazer with a 4.3 V6. Now, I've heard a bunch of things, people take tires off, take steering linkage out of the way, all that. I'm going to show you a trick how to do it without doing any of that and make it a lot easier on you guys. Now I'm taking this 5/8 with a 3/4 end on it, and going to come up and around the steering linkage and right on the plug. Now I'm going to take 3/4. Sorry, this is a little difficult doing this with one hand and holding the camera with the other, so if you'll bear with me. And then use that end to actually loosen the plug. Now, should get it to where you can turn it by hand. That way you can get the socket off and out of the way. Now our plug's out. Now we just do the opposite to get it back in. We'll go in, put it in by hand. Now we'll just go back with a new plug. Put it in by hand. Like I said, if you got smaller hands, it's a lot easier. But what I'm actually capable of doing on this is just using 2 fingers and just turning the spark plug until I get it fairly well tight enough for the socket. Then all you gotta do, get the socket back on there, and then make sure it's tight. Now once you get it tight, socket just slips off. Now you notice the limited amount of room to turn a normal size 3/4 wrench. Sometimes you can get a 3/4 wrench that's about this long, and that'll give you the ability to turn better. Sometimes grinding these edges down here to get you more room up in there will help. And that'll allow you to actually get on there a little easier and turn it, because a lot of times you're going to hit the manifold and the heat shield there, and that's going to make it a little slow process. But if you just get a wrench that long, cut one down, go buy one, grind these down just for doing the spark plugs on this, it'll be pretty easy and simple. Now I hope that helps some of y'all out. And as always, thanks for